Ciao, everybody, and welcome to the JuveCorner podcast, guys. Ciao, everybody. Danny, my boy, what's
Oh,
going on?
nice
Welcome,
to meet
welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to introduce you guys to my new guest here, Danny, right here, man.
you
Welcome to the
doing?
JuveCorner podcast, man.
Hello. All right. My name is Daniel. I'm a goalie as playing football, and I've been watching Juventus for 8 years, and I've been their fan for a very long time. So I feel like I know a lot about the team, and I know about our history. So
Yes, yes, bro. Yes, definitely, man. How oh man, let's start about like you first of all. You're on a high
hmm
school team,
hmm
and you know a lot about Juventus, and what do you think on them like this season during the transfer market, stuff like that? Let's just do like a little bit of a recap of the transfer market. We got 8 players, so let me know like what do you think about them? Like we had Coop Miners, we had Taram, we had who else? We had Douglas Luiz. We had
hmm
so many of these good players. So tell me, what do you think?
Okay. So number one, I think that like you know how Coop Miners, right?
Yeah,
He's been in a team for a little bit, right?
yeah.
Like he's 26. He's doing really good in the season. He's an attacking midfield. He's getting paid $54 million. Like, do you think that's like a good paying, or
Well,
do you think that's like
I mean, we didn't. We're not paying him. We're paying is like his salary. I think is around 7. If I'm not mistaken, around there 5 to 7 million euros. But we did pay around 59 million for him to
yeah
get him purchased. Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's a little bit too much. I agree with you on that. But yeah, hey, listen, you have to do what you have to do, to please the coach, So perfect,
yeah it's very important off of how much you pay, especially for players, because like you could get like a lot of potential players that are youngsters out there that could be like crazy for us, like they could help us in the forward, they could help us in the defensive line,
Yeah.
they could help anywhere.
Oh yeah.
So if we like be smart of how much we're paying, I feel like we could save enough money so we could like actually like get some potential players in there.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, look at Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz, we got for around 2 players plus 51 million euros as well. So from Aston Villa. So I mean, that's a good addition.
That's a good addition, I would
Yeah,
say.
we also got Turan, we got Di Gregorio, the new goalkeeper.
There's
You like it
Douglas
as well. Yeah, you know,
Douglas Luiz.
yep. We got
That was
Luiz.
51 point that was like 51 million.
Yeah, 51. Yeah, I said 51. I think. Yeah, around like 51.5. But yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. That was like one of the biggest signings that we made this season with Coop Miners. But I have to say is that Nico Gonzalez, Chico Conceição as the wingers, they're coming in from the transfer market in the summer. It's perfect,
Yeah,
bro.
definitely.
So what do you think on those signings as well?
Well, the wingers like
Yeah,
like Gonzalez and
yeah.
like
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 do
Conchieta.
yeah, like do you think that they could be a good like addition to Juventus like so far?
So we're loaning them, right?
No,
So
no, no, no. So,
like they're
go ahead, go ahead.
so like I heard that they're having like a loan fee.
Yeah, Conceição is on a loan with Porto.
Porto
Right
and
now,
then
he's on loan with Juventus, but supposedly we're gonna have a buy option at the end of the season, so we could actually buy him.
uh-huh.
But Giuntoli, which is the sporting director of Juventus, is going to try to decrease because they're expecting like 30 million from Juventus if they're going to buy him.
hmm
So Juventus wants to at least to go lower it to like 20 to 15 around there to purchase him. So which is not bad. So we'll see what
Yeah.
happens.
So Matias is like coming back. His loan is already done, but like we still have Gonzalez. Like he's still in like Fiorentina.
Yeah, yeah. Fiorentina. Yeah, definitely. I would
Like,
say
he
that
helped out the
Gonzalez.
team also.
Yeah, Gonzalez is going to help out the team a lot. We
Mm.
we got him up for around I think it was like 37, yeah, 37 million.
Yeah.
Pretty very very good player. I think he's very versatile too. It's going to be perfect I think for Juventus this season. But
We
yeah,
haven't.
other than that, let's actually get into the game itself. Juve versus
Yeah.
Empoli, 0-0. What are your thoughts on that, man? What are your
It was very
thoughts?
disappointing to watch. I was watching the game. I feel like we could have done a lot better with our passing, with our set plays. We have many set plays. You know how we have like 5+ set plays, I would say.
Yeah.
We have so many planned, and I feel like we didn't execute them perfectly. Like we had so many chances also. Like how many shots did we have on net? Like 15?
Yeah, let me pull up the stats right now actually. We had like 15 shots we had.
Yeah,
Uh yeah, I mean
that's more than enough
that's more than
opportunities
enough.
to put a goal in the back of the net, I would say.
Especially with that one with Vlahovic at like 1-on-1 with the keeper. What do you think on that one?
Oh, that was a
that was the
beautiful
chance.
save.
That was the
I
chance.
can't
That was the
lie.
chance. It was a
Vas-
good save. But
Vasquez was just keeping it up in that game with that clean sheet. They both of our keepers really kept it up in our. They kept everything simple. They slowed down the game. They did their job, and they did what they had to do.
yeah, no, yeah, for sure. You could see that I would say the inexperience from our youngsters in the team has really took a hit too. But Motta, which is the coach of Juventus, is supposed to make sure that they implement his system around the players and also the new players too. But the question is for that, should we be worried? Like, do we need to be worried? Like after this draw, do you think that we should be worried because of the new teams? The teams are going ahead. Like
I
we
don't.
have PSV on Champions League on Tuesday, which we'll get into that later, and then we have Napoli.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah,
hard.
PSG and I feel like Napoli is definitely going to be a tough match. That Napoli is definitely going to be a competitor right there.
Yeah,
Um, Napoli has a bunch of players. But PSV, I feel like if we kept everything clean, passed around, put a ball back in the net, I feel like we'll be good with PSV. So me seeing all the other teams up ahead, I feel like we should be good until Inter comes in, our rival.
oh yeah, yeah. Inter that they're playing tomorrow, so hopefully they drop points. We need them to drop
Hmm.
points. So
Yeah.
definitely, hopefully we could get at least a little bit of praise there.
Mm.
What do you think?
I, th- I feel like I feel like we'll be good.
You think we're
I
gonna be
feel like
fine?
I have a lot of confidence. It's just the only teams I'm really nervous about: Napoli, Red Bull, and Inter.
Yeah, nah, I
Really,
agree.
that's those are really the top teams that are especially have a really good lineup. They know how to work the ball. They have great chemistry, and they know how to play with each other. So that's really, especially with our new players and our youngsters. We have to put them in at some point.
Yeah,
And it's either they could drag us down or bring us up to the top or keep us balanced. So you never know
yeah,
until the match is on that time. So
yeah. Now let's say hello to the chat. Make sure that if you guys are here, make sure to type in the chat. Say hello, guys. Say hello to everybody. Say questions about this game. What do you guys think about the future going ahead against this two great matches coming on Tuesday and next Saturday too. We got Louis in the chat. What's going on?
hey,
What's going on, Louis? How you doing? Any questions? Any questions? Is you any? Yes, yes. Any other questions that we have from the chat? Just put it in the chat. But other than that, oh wow, we got 7 viewers. Let's go, guys! Invite your friends.
come
Advertise,
on.
advertise this. Let's go. You know.
Hey,
Wait, who? Wait, who's? Let me see. Somebody else in the chat. Danny can't get it.
why is he so bad?
Danny can't
All
get
right,
it.
Obi.
Okay. Oh, shoot! It's Obi, bro. What's good, Obi?
Obi.
Yo, Obi, bro. What's going on,
Any
man?
questions, Obi?
Any questions about Juventus and about the conversation that we're having about the 0-0 match? Do you think that we should be worried, or think that we're gonna be fine for the next coming games against PSV Napoli? I think that we're gonna be fine. We need time. Our coach needs to really implement his style for them. To really get going and start. But I think that this is like really good. Really good start.
Yeah, this is. I feel like as time goes, we're gonna start getting what our players need and what is best for our team.
Yeah. Nah, I agree. I agree.
So,
Yeah, nah.
okay.
Angelo, we got Angelo. See you in the next stream too. You said Forza Juve? Yes, yes, sir, bro. Obi says, "Yo, low key, I just like, bro, Obi,
You
bro.
just saw that?
Yeah, we could always have that rematch in that 1v1, bro. But don't worry.
Always, always.
But yeah, but back to the conversation that we were having as well. What should we have done in the beginning of the game tactically? Like, do you think that we should have done like something better? Like, do you think that we could have changed the game? Do you think that we should have changed formation? Like, what do you think we should have gone? Do you think we should have gone like a 4-3-3?
So because of our defense slacking very much, I feel like in the beginning our defense really slacked because we kind of gave up some opportunities that never should happen. Like they put some shots on our goalie because of our team not really communicating as much. So like especially like I'm gonna like stand out names, but I'm not gonna lie, like Cabal, bro.
Yeah, no, Cabal is really good. If you actually watch some of the past games, he's actually been good.
He needs to, like on that game, I know that he needs to like I don't know what was up with him with that match. Like did something in his head? Did something like stop him from doing what he always do? Like
Yeah.
like Gotti was doing pretty good, Mark Manning.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
he was
he saved so much in the last minute. He actually saved like that deflected shot from I forgot who the forward was, but he definitely just like blocked it, which is like with his foot. It was insane. It was actually going in too.
And Perrin was not getting that.
Yeah, I know. Perrin was not getting
It
that.
went through. Perrin was not getting that.
Yeah. Wait, there's some stuff in the chat. Howling the Bound d'Or? No.
No.
He should have won the Bound d'Or, I think, last year. He should have won. Yeah, he should have won. But Gio's a Messi fan, 100%. No, I'm not a fan. CR7. But yeah, CR7, man, all the way, man. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be a Messi fan at all. I'm sorry. I'm not. I respect Messi. But I'm not a Messi fan.
Messi came a long way, but
yeah,
I feel like
it's not my
in
preferred.
both manners, Ronaldo is better, and he's more fit for his position.
Oh, for sure.
So.
Definitely. Yeah, Lily in the chat as well. Perfect. Got that. Look at that, Obi. We got Angelo here saying Forza Juve. I love that. Forza Juve sempre, man. Love that. But yeah, no. But let's get back actually a bit with. Do you think that we should have changed something? Like, do you think that we could have at least changed the formation, like a 4-3-3?
So we did a 1-3-2-4, right?
Yeah, we did a 1-2-3. Yeah, we did.
I feel like since our defense wasn't really doing that good at the game, our offense did pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like our offense knew how to work the ball around. Our offense got some shots. Obviously, 15 shots means something. So I feel like we should have ran a 1-2-3-4.
Yeah.
Like a whole Christmas tree.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, we could have done that. But I think that like our formation was good. It's just that I think that we should have at least gone with a 4, maybe like a 3-4-3. We could have gone with. It would have been good too. But there's so much. Yeah, there's so many formations because we have so many good players too.
Exactly, and they know how to play those formations too.
Exactly.
We could choose formations. We have a list of formations we could play at this point.
Yeah.
So, I think. Oh yeah, Empoli played 3-4-2-1. I think they played pretty decent with that formation, but we definitely should have gone through that defense like nothing, especially the goalie.
Yeah, no, 3-4-2-1 was insane. I think honestly that was probably the best formation that they could have played. And also what they did was when they're playing defensively, right? And I'm going to say this to all the viewers out there: when a team is playing like that, they're playing in a low block. So when they're playing in the defensive, right? They have three guys, so they're starting with so it's a 3-4-2-1, right? So
Hmm.
the three center backs, right? And then you have the wing backs, which is from the midfield. You have the wing backs actually track
Yeah,
back, and it creates that low block. So you have five, and then you have the rest. So that's what they were
the
doing to
two
Juventus.
strikers and one center field.
They are,
That's just
yeah,
a beautiful formation. It's like an arrow, you know. It's like
yeah.
straight up, and then we have our defense on as our line.
Now,
They did
yeah, yeah, no,
pretty
for
good.
sure, for sure. I think that is probably I think the best formation to counter, and I think Empoli did a very good job in reading Juventus's game plan and all sort of formation wise too. Thiago Motta, I think, needs to learn that we need to score goals now. Like
Yes.
this is the second game in the row that it's 0-0. Now it's starting to get worrying, especially after now we have PSV and we have Napoli next week. So that's going to be tough, two tough games, especially one in the
Hmm.
Champions League and one, that's in the Serie A. So
Yeah, I know.
it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but we have to get
I
through it.
what do you think about Thuram yellow card? Do you think it was
Too
reasonable, or
soon,
do you
too
think
soon.
too
I don't.
soon of
Yeah,
exactly?
Turam, um, he did good. Like when he came in, he was very physical.
Hmm.
But the way that he got the yellow card, he shouldn't have gotten the yellow card.
He,
I think it was just too slight. It was too slight.
it
It was
was too
just
close for him to call. You know,
yeah, too close.
it was too
And he just
close.
got in, and he just got in the game. So he just got in the
I
game.
know.
Like
E-
there's
Even
just
Bremer,
yeah, Bremer. Who else got a yellow? I think Gotti got a yellow. I'm not sure.
better
Uh,
Pay
yeah,
on the other team got it.
yeah, Payagri as well. Couple other people as well. But
Yeah.
yeah,
But at least that really shows is that we have passion and we really wanted that ball. That's really what it shows.
hmm no, I agree. I agree for sure with that. Um, but the thing is, can Juventus really bounce back from this? I don't know yet. I really don't know yet. We'll see, but
I
I don't
feel like
know.
with our team, we will definitely use this as motivation to learn what we did not do. You know, I feel like we could use that
Mhm.
as a lesson. You know,
Yeah, no,
more like a lesson.
that's actually the exact words that the coach used. That we're gonna
Hmm.
that we actually treat this game as a lesson. For all the players too, because all the players I think were at fault. Most of them, like they didn't even know like where to go, this and that, the movements yet. But I think as time will go on, as the team needs to build chemistry because it's all new basically. So
Yeah,
the team needs to build chemistry. So I think that they're gonna build a lot of chemistry
there
together. It's gonna be
there's
perfect.
there's a lot of like harsh and like media criticism of Juventus after that draw. It was like they keep saying like that like Juve creates little. They keep saying like a bunch of crap about our team, but next thing you know, we're gonna put like three goals in the back of the net.
Yep.
We're gonna humble them. We're gonna show them what we really got.
One thing about Juventus is that we do very well under pressure too,
Mm-hmm.
especially like under those moments too. But at the same
You
time, is
realize
that
that?
yeah, no, it's the same thing with Italy as well. With the Italian national team, we do the same thing. We do very well under pressure as well. But we need to keep that consistency. Consistency this season is going to be very key because we have a lot of competitions we're going to play. I think that if we go through the round of 16, I think we're going to play like over 84 games or something like that, like
Mm-hmm.
all around, and it's gonna get crazy because definitely more games for the players, more strain, more strain, a lot of stuff like that. A lot of different formations, different teams, different styles of play. So it's going to be very tough. It's going to be a rocky season, but I think that at the end of the day, Juventus is going to be very successful this season.
Yes, I think
You
so
know,
too.
But yeah, let's move on topics. Let's go to does Juve need to be more clinical in the final third against any team that they're going up against now? Uh, what do you think?
Explain that question. Explain it. Like I want to
Explain
know
it like
exactly what
clinical, like clinical meaning like Juventus needs to find a way to score again. Like they need to find a way to get the strikers to score. That's what it means.
Okay.
So like so like the final third is like the box, right? The 18-yard box. Like how can we enter there and start scoring? You know what I'm saying? Like how can we penetrate? You know?
really about football. I'm talking about all football in general. Really, what creates good football is tap-ins. That's
Yeah.
working the ball around, having an easy tap in creates a lot of space and a lot of composure and a lot of courage to do, and that just shows that we work the ball around. Like what was that? Vlahovic?
Yeah.
He's literally 6'3".
I know.
We could use that as an advantage to get a header in at least.
You know what's funny is that I have not seen for the past, I think, around really a couple years. I haven't really seen a tap in goal.
Scored a header in, yeah.
No, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any tap in, like a tap in, natural tap in goal from like a feet from set
We
piece.
need that. It's definitely help.
Look at Manchester City. Look at Manchester City.
Literally all their goals
Tap
are
in.
like tap-ins, and that works, and that brought them to the Champions League, and they won the Champions League.
Yep. But I think also because but now I think it's gonna get harder because there's more games in the Champions League. It's a new format. It's like a whole league phase is crazy.
Yeah.
But definitely, and we're gonna be versing City too in December, so that's gonna be a fun game to watch. But hopefully by then Juventus is going to be all good, and we're talking about a different Juventus, and we're talking about this is like pre-Juventus, like this is like I would say like a pre-Juventus that could be going to something like that could be growing into something big, you know.
Mm-hmm. And well, like, what's your opinion on Vlahovic? Like, do you think he does the job well? Do you think he like puts goals in the back of the net enough? Like he is a youngster. I think I would consider him a youngster since he's only 24 years old.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. You know. Let's talk about Dusan Vlahovic actually, because a lot of people have been asking me this. Has he been performing? And in my eyes, this game was probably his worst game out of all the 3 games.
Yeah, it definitely.
It was bad. It was bad. Like I'm a big fan of Vlahovic. Like everybody knows, I'm a big fan of Vlahovic. Like he has incredible potential to become one of the top strikers in the world. Next to Haaland and Mbappe, he has definitely the talent and the potential. But the thing is that his movement off the ball, that's one that like he just sucks at. And then the other is also like the way that he holds up, like he holds the play from the defender. When there's always like any sort of contact with pressure, he like I don't know what he does. Yeah, he freezes. He just doesn't get around. Like 50% of the time, if he goes in for a challenge, the other guy will get the ball and in their counterattack. I'm telling you right now, it's just not good. Not good enough.
Either like we're good players, we're really good players, but I feel like he gets paid $12 million per year after taxes. He who wouldn't want to be in his position right now? And I feel like if anyone else would have been in position, they would have learned from their mistakes. They would have learned what they had in this game, and I feel like they would have made it better. I feel like he's going to make it better. He's definitely going to learn.
He's gonna learn. I think he's gonna learn. If I was the coach, right? If I was Thiago Motta, you know what I would do? I would put Bremer, right, and Vlahovic to like man mark and 1-on-1. So I do a 1v1, right? Somebody passes you the ball and try to hold him back, because Bremer, if you forget, he's one of the best center backs in the Serie A and also one of the best center backs in Europe as well. So definitely him, putting some pressure on Vlahovic can make him a better striker. That's what I would do. Try to get his also confidence up by scoring as well and training, and try to score more goals. He needs to find a way, and also with the tap-in part, I think that Vlahovic's greatest strengths was always finding that space in the final third to get that tap-in. He was very good at that when he was at Fiorentina. If you go back into like into his like past clips with Fiorentina, right? You could see that all the time, because that coach for Fiorentina, Italiano at the time, was always attacking and attacking and attacking. So you always go to the wings, and they always cut in, and they always cross the ball to Vlahovic, and Vlahovic would be there to head the ball in, or he'll tap it in. That's where I think Vlahovic comes in handy. But
It's
the thing
always
is,
those happens that are handy in general, you know.
yeah, I think that as like that for the team, I think it would make the team even stronger if they could do that. If they could do that, this team could be like one of the scariest teams of this year.
I know,
And I still think that we are definitely one of the scariest teams. I think right now we could be, because we haven't. The funny thing is that we haven't even conceded a goal yet. All the other teams in Europe have. And, listen, if Juventus starts clicking and we start scoring goals and not conceding, dude, prepare yourself.
And what's crazy is that since we never conceded goals this game, that was our defense's worst game.
Yeah, I know.
Just think about our defense's best game.
I know. I mean, listen, it's Empoli. Empoli, no offense to them, they're a small club in my opinion, but definitely we should keep an eye out, because Napoli is going to be the biggest test, I think. Napoli is going to be the biggest test. PSV too. I'm not taking anything away from PSV. PSV is just as important as Napoli because it's the first Champions League game, and we're playing in our home. So,
yeah,
definitely it's going to be a challenge, But Napoli is going to be the test. We'll get more into the Napoli game and the PSV game soon. But should Motta have gone with Weah instead of Gonzalez from the start? Do you think? Because Gonzalez started off shaky in the beginning of the first half, and also towards the second half. Do you think that Weah should have started from the first minute with all that speed that he has and the agility? I think so.
Yeah, I think so too, because Weah always starts strong, but then as time goes, it kind of starts to fade, and I feel like it's not that he's losing hope. I feel like he just loses that much ability to do what he does in the beginning and that energy, Yeah. But I feel like we should have had Weah in the beginning, and then Gonzalez comes in when Weah is done his whole run.
Yeah. I think that. Yes, Weah was a little bit injured, but I think he would have provided a lot more in terms of speed of the game in the first half, and it would have been perfect. Wait, your mic is off, I think. Wait, your mic is still off, bro. Wait. He's trying to fix his mic. Hold on. Still can't hear you. Wait, go back to what you were doing before. Nope. Okay, not. Wait, yeah. Now I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, cool. Jesus.
What happened? You just pressed a wrong button?
I think my microphone disconnected, so I had to get voice meter to help it out and stuff.
Oh, okay, you're good. But definitely I think that Weah is supposed to definitely start this game, I think. Even though he was a little bit injured, I think we should have just used him up in the first half. In the second half, we put on Gonzalez, because Gonzalez is coming off a little knock, with Argentina from coming back, and also he was also jet lagged too because of the traveling. But definitely I think we should have started with that.
And not only that, I think Gonzalez is in his head. He's in his own head. He's fighting with himself right now.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
I feel like he needs to chill out.
Mhm. Yeah, no, Gonzalez needs to I think that he needs to just calm down a little bit. Rest, get some more energy in him, and start training hard. The next couple of days, because it's gonna get really crazy, especially with Tuesday. On Tuesday, we have PSV.
Yes.
So
speaking of PSV, have you seen their lineup?
PSV. I'm not sure about their lineup actually, but I have seen them play, and I know that
they won their match today.
Yeah, they did. What was the score?
2-0. It was against Neck. Uh,
Neck.
yeah,
I mean, Neck is not. Listen, Neck is not that good of a team, but I would say
it
that
was against
PSV.
Nick.
Yeah, it was against Neck. Come on,
We
but
should we should win this game.
yeah, PSV. I think we should win against PSV. Other than that, because I think we
Hmm.
just have the better quality. But anything can happen. PSV is still a good team. So,
Yeah,
um,
it's really weird with them. It's either
yeah,
they're like Man United. They play really good
yep,
some games, and you play really bad. Like you never really know.
exactly. But can Mota implement? Can the Juventus coach Mota implement his style, to the new players quickly? Like, can they put the new system? Like, can they implement the new players like quickly? Because we need to start getting our boys scoring. You know.
I feel like once he picks up on what we're doing and what our plan is, he would definitely change the mindset of some players that could help us. He's been with Juventus for a long, long time, man. He knows our history, he knows what we're good for, and he knows what our players need. So I feel like he just needs to show that to the players more.
Yeah.
You know, he has the passion. He knows what we're good for.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I agree on that. But But yeah, let's change topics off from Empoli now because we kind of covered the whole game too. Um, let's talk about Napoli. Are we going to be ready for Napoli? That's the big question.
oh, that's the huge question right there.
You
That
know.
that 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 depends on how our team does.
Yeah.
Like we should let's just see what we do in PSV, right? See what we need to work on, see what we could improve on, and depending on that, like if you do really crap in PSV, it's scary.
Yeah.
Like we lose confidence because we're getting closer to a big club. Napoli's big. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Like they're close to us, but not there.
Yeah. Well,
Like I feel like we're
well,
definitely better.
wait,
I feel like we're
hold.
definitely better. I feel like we're definitely better, but like
Wait, hold, wait. Listen. Napoli are not as big of a club. They're not
that's what I'm
as
saying.
big. All
That's
right.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We're
I
almost
mean,
there, but we're
they're
always better.
we're always going to be better. We have the history.
Mhm.
They don't. Guess what? Out of their whole trophy room, you should see their trophy room.
Oh, I know.
Compare
It's like so
compared to
empty.
us. Listen,
So
they
empty.
have only 3 championships. We have 38.
Like 38, yeah.
We have 38 championships.
And they lost. Was it? They have a game tomorrow against Cagliari. Oh, jeez,
You
Cagliari.
butchered that name so bad.
Cagliari.
Yeah,
Cagliari.
yeah, but
So
yeah.
we'll see how they do.
Listen, Coyote is not going to be that bad. They did do good. I forgot who they versed in the first game,
But I
but
feel like Napoli is definitely gonna win that game.
yeah. No, Napoli's gonna come.
Definitely.
I hope they tie. I hope something happens that they just lose or just tie. But because we don't need them to have that extra boost. Going into the Juventus game because they're not playing Europe. They're not playing it in
Like
Europe.
we haven't even lost a game yet. Too. They lost one.
Yep.
And I feel like we have more of a percentage based on the win probability. I'm seeing that 46% that we're gonna win and 26% they're gonna win. But probability never won anything because Real Madrid went against
Yeah.
what is it? Went against what team was it in the finals?
Dortmund.
Oh yeah, went against Dortmund. It was like 80% and was it 12% for like Real Madrid, but they won the finals. So really, the win probability just does not say anything. So it just feels like it's based off of our how we
Yeah.
play and how
Not,
we
not
work
now.
things
Now
out.
nowadays the win probability is never accurate anymore. It's
Yeah, I
definitely
know.
changing because of the new style of plays as we can see. It's they're definitely different from everything. But for sure it's definitely different, man. And I'm very curious because I was very freaking pissed that we actually tied this game. I think this game was probably one of the most crucial games out of
It
all
was
the
pretty
out of all of them.
important. I'm not gonna lie. It might have been a small club, but it reflects on our future.
It no,
It
it just
reflects how we
not
do.
just that, but also it reflects because now Inter has the chance if they win tomorrow to go on top.
Yes.
And then not just that, but Napoli has a chance to win and to actually go into the next game, which is against us, with confidence, and they would only be 1 point behind us. You know,
Like our players have lives, and we have brain. Like we have our mindsets. Like it really depends on how our players think of it. We
hopefully,
could be
hopefully we win against
hopefully
PSV because we need to start getting confidence back in our scoring. Scoring is the biggest
definitely.
thing now. But Napoli is going to be a big concern because of how they play. What do you think about going up against? Can we outclass Conte's Napoli? Which Conte is the new coach of Napoli, which he's one of the best coaches in Italian history too. Conte winning with Juventus as well. So
I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually kind of upset because he is the best coach in history. Like
he's not the
literally
best
history.
coach, but he's one of the best coaches that can come into a team and just transform that team and try to win something big. He could do that, and that's one of
Yes,
the best coaches in that aspect. He's not trophies wise. He's a winner, but he hasn't been like the Champions League winner yet. So
I know, but it's
it's
scary
still good.
because
He's still one.
he
He's still
knows
one of the best coaches for sure.
he knows what to do, man. It's scary because how good and how he thinks of literally everything. Like he gets these players motivated, like
Yeah,
really, really well. He knows the players, and I know he hasn't been in there long, but like he knows what he's doing. And them having Lukaku, like Lukaku has been falling off. I know
yeah.
that, but like I
He
don't
did
know.
very
I feel
well
like
under
he's
him.
definitely.
If you
I feel like
remember
I know.
Lukaku, remember?
I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty worried off of how we're gonna play against them, especially with the new coach and whatever. A lot of stuff is gonna be switched around, but I feel like they're definitely gonna be better than they were last year.
It all depends on the PSV game. If
I
PSV,
know that's
listen, everybody here, listen up. If PSV beats us, then we are in trouble. We are in trouble. Juventus is going to be in trouble because how are we going to bounce back from that defeat? And also because we're playing Napoli the next game. If we lose that game somehow, it's going to be like
we're
it's
gonna lose.
we're
We're
going to
gonna lose
be
the ton
yeah,
opponents.
not just that, but I just feel like the Juventus as a whole is just going to be in chaos a little bit, because we're playing Napoli the next game. It's not like we're going to be playing at like a low team like Empoli again.
Hmm.
We're playing Napoli next, so hopefully we have to hope that Motta gets this right against PSV and starts getting our strikers to score. Otherwise, I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know yet.
It wouldn't be good for us at all.
I mean,
It really
listen,
wouldn't.
if we do lose our first game to PSV, I would not be surprised. Not yet. But, the Napoli game has to be the biggest, win. We need to win against the big teams. So, Napoli or PSV. Give me those two. I want both of them. I don't want Napoli winning, and you got to give them another day, screw,
Come
do
on,
that,
yes, do them, man.
I'm telling you.
We we
Napoli.
have to win this. We have to. We
Napoli
have.
needs to lose. All right, Napoli and PSV. Those are the two teams that we have to beat. I don't care. Napoli and PSV. Focus on those games. Now you screwed up against Empoli. Now we need to see some action against PSV. You're playing at home. You're playing in our stadium. So let's hope that Motta starts getting our strikers going and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Let's talk about the differences between Napoli and Juventus for a second about the style of play and tactics. So I'll explain a little bit. So Motta is more of an attacking minded coach.
Hmm.
You know, as you can
Yes.
see, we got a lot of we got cope miners. We got a couple of the guys, Vlahovic, Yildiz, Gonzalez, Conceição, but he's injured right now. But we have attacking minded players. So he's more attacking minded. He likes to play in 4-2-3-1 formation.
Mhm.
He likes to also rotate the midfield, so the midfielders always in the game are always rotating in different positions,
Bonnie,
which I like that. Hmm?
yes. Like they also what is it? I'm looking at their last match right now against Parma. It was a 2-1 win,
Hmm.
and they played it 3-4-2-1. Uh, that arrow formation, what we did,
Yep.
and it seems like they played that really well. So
Yeah, but they weren't very convincing. As you see, those two goals against Parma, they were
yeah,
scored
I
in the
know.
last minute. But
Yeah, I
but
know.
that's the thing that scares me because one thing about Conte's Napoli is
They
that they
clutch up
do
all the
well.
time.
Not just that, but when you give Napoli the chance with Conte, Conte knows how to rile the crowd up and rally the team up when it comes in those big moments. Like you should have saw the scenes. Like the coach was literally running into the freaking he was running into like the players like in the huddle. Like he was like I'm telling you, he was livid. Like when you give Conte into that, that gives the team an extra boost of confidence, and we do not need that. Juventus does not need that right now as currently. So um, we got to really destroy PSV. If we could destroy PSV, then I would not be worried about Napoli. You know?
I feel like our team just needs to have right mindset, and if we just do everything right, because we know how to do it. We they definitely know what to do. It's just we just got to do it right, you know.
Yeah, no, I agree. If we can somehow um get some chemistry on the ball and rondos and actually start playing, we could definitely beat Napoli. We could definitely beat
Yeah.
Napoli. You know. But let's talk about Napoli style play. Napoli is a more of a like you said they were playing in a 4-2-3-1 formation.
Hmm.
They're more of they're more of I would say a counter attacking team, but they also attack as well. So they're kind of a
Hmm.
both. They're both. And Lukaku is going to scare me a little bit because he knows how to play under Conte. Conte knows how to use them very well.
Hmm.
They also have Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia, oh my gosh, what a player! He's a very good player. And then they just got David Neres. I think they just got. Yeah,
Yeah.
they just got
Yeah.
Neres from Benfica. He's really good too. So I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of really worried for those three up top. But other than that, um, yeah, for sure. I think that sums up Napoli very well. But yeah, your thoughts on that Napoli?
Napoli. Yeah. Like again, Lukaku and Kanto. Like they're a really good duo, man. You know,
Yeah,
like that was when Lukaku was in his prime when he was in Kanto, and he was mastering it. You know, like he was going crazy. Like that was when he was like literally only scoring bangers at the time,
yeah.
and he knew the set of play, he knew the set of game, and
His first
I
game
don't
too.
know.
His first game with Napoli, right? Against Parma,
Hmm.
and he comes in. He scores the goal to tie the game in his first match, and it wasn't even
On his
as like a full
debut,
match. It wasn't even a full match too, and he's already
that
scoring for Conte. That's what worries me. A Lukaku scoring, that's gonna worry me. But I think that Bremer, because Bremer has done a very good job in I would say putting Lukaku into his pocket every time that he goes up against him. But it's always been a challenge because Lukaku is a big dude. He's big and
yeah, he's
physical.
very physical.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's going to be very hard, but I don't think that as hard as we may seem because Bremer has dealt with them before. But the only thing is the winger, the guys that are going to be up there is David Neres and Kvaratskhelia. Those are the two guys that I'm going to be worried about mostly because they could create damage on those wings.
Hmm.
But all right. But let's go into Champions League talk with Juve versus PSV.
Ah,
Let's talk about Juve PSV
we're
now.
winning.
Yeah, yeah. I think we're gonna win. We're gonna win this.
We're
We're gonna
definitely
win
winning.
this. Yeah, we have to
We're
win
definitely
this.
winning.
We have to win this
We're
at
definitely
all
winning.
cost. At all cost, Mota must not. I mean, not screw this one up. We need the 3 points in this game. The 3 points must come
Yes,
because we need to score. We need to score. There's no more
at
excuse
least at
anymore.
least once or twice it helps with our points and it helps out our stand. Like
Yeah, I
Or like
mean,
what ranking are we at like right now?
well, right now we have 0 points because we didn't play Champions League, so this is like the
Oh
first
yeah.
match. So we're still like all tied right now. So
Ooh.
if we win, we're gonna be in first place, I think.
We're first place in Serie A, I see.
Yeah, for now.
For now.
We need we need Napoli and Inter to play tomorrow. They play tomorrow, so if they lose points, I'll be happy,
You'll be in
very
a good
happy.
position.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Then I could take a breather. If they lose points, I'll take a breather. I'll take a breather. But if they win, then especially if Inter is looking strong. We need we,
Yeah,
we
they're
need
doing.
we need Inter to lose as many points as possible.
They haven't lost a match, and
They haven't. Yeah, they haven't.
they have drawed one. They won two. We drawed two. We won two. Torino is not doing that bad either.
Yeah, Torino has actually been doing very good. They're the surprise team. They're
Hmm.
gonna be the
So
surprise team.
so is Udinese.
Yeah, Udinese as well. Yeah, they've been doing
Yeah,
good.
I mean they have the same as Inter. They have the same as Torino. You know, I
Listen,
don't think we should.
if they can all tie or lose, oh man, that would make me
That would
very
be awesome.
very.
That would be awesome.
Listen. My emotions will be calmed down, man. It's crazy. You know, I think we'll be very. We'll be fine if we could at least you know get a couple of finally teams that are
Cause they
like
lost against Girona, see?
yeah, yeah, they did.
Like and was it Girona isn't really that like much of a team, you know. Not that much of a
They're not that
like a big
bad. They're
team.
not that bad. They're not that bad.
But we're
But
definitely
yeah,
better.
of course, of course. We're
We're
we're, we're
definitely
always Juventus is always gonna be better than everybody. So for sure. But yeah. Let's say a little bit hello in the chat because I see some new people who just came in. We got
Yo Angel.
Angel. Yo, what's good, man? Danny Gio. Yes, bro. Another stream. Yes, bro. Yes, yes. Invite your friends, man. Invite your friends. Tell them to subscribe. But yeah, yeah. Let's talk about a little bit more PSV. Different team, different league. But are we going to be ready for Tuesday? Do you think that Malta's going to change something? Do you think that we're going to change something?
I feel like in the formation we're in right now, it didn't do us bad, nor did it do us good. So it's either I feel like he's gonna change the formation or we're just gonna work on more set plays.
We've been having a little bit of trouble, I think, with set plays.
Yeah, I know.
So we need to
I
we need to
feel like
fix something. We need to fix something. So Juventus, hopefully, with using the weekend and using the
I
couple days that we have, you know.
I feel like it's our execution, really. Like
Yeah,
our execution is definitely the problem.
yeah, it's the problem. Execution is the biggest problem I think Juventus is having at the moment. Right now to actually score some goals. So hopefully we could fix that problem before PSV on Tuesday. But
Mhm.
we'll see what happens. And Vlahovic, we
But
gotta
at
hope that
least
Vlahovic scores.
yes, and I feel like PSV is going to be a good start and a good win.
Yeah,
Good
good
win.
win,
We're winning
good
this.
win, good win.
We have to win it.
Yeah. So prediction on the lineup for Tuesday against PSV.
What is the lineup for Tuesday?
Well, we don't really know
Like
yet, but
we'll
I just want your
like
projected lineup. Like, who do you think should start?
hold on. Let me see the lineup right now.
Hmm.
I want to see the lineup that was against the
Empoli.
yeah Empoli. Oh. All right. So we're looking at Vlahovic
Hmm.
top. We have Yildiz, Coop, Gonzalez, Luis. Okay. Perlin staying in there, obviously.
Yeah.
We're having. I feel like we should keep Kalulu. Gotti's definitely staying. Gotti's definitely staying.
Yeah.
Bremer, he's staying. It wasn't his fault on a yellow card, so I don't blame him on anything right there. Cambiaso.
Hmm.
Cambiaso.
There you go.
I feel like we just should keep our defensive line. Luis, Luis has been doing really good. What do you say?
Yeah, I think Luis has done not bad today.
Yeah,
I
he
think
didn't do bad today.
he needs more minutes and more chemistry with the players. So I think he needs a little
Hmm.
time, but I think he's done well.
So I feel like Luis should stay, start playing with the players more.
Hmm.
But I feel like later he should get benched, like later on.
He could.
Um, look, look at it, bro. He
Look
got
at
benched
yeah,
later on again, didn't he?
yeah, he did. So what do you think?
Who came up? Who came in after that?
Taram.
Yeah, Turam. He did pretty good. He kept it clean too.
Well, he was very
Like,
physical. Even though
yeah,
the yellow card was kind of BS. I think that the
that's not
yeah,
that's not his fault. That was
yeah,
not his fault at all. So I feel like we should start Turam, and then once Turam starts getting a little you know, like then we should put Legate in.
yeah,
Gonzalez, Gonzalez should say, Coop should say, Yildiz. I feel like he really helped out with our set plays. I'm not gonna lie. He knew how to execute it, but not perfect. You know, there's never really perfect in that situation.
yeah.
But I feel like he did pretty good. Vlahovic, if he just keeps
He's got to work on something. He needs to
he
work on
definitely needs
stuff.
to work on his finishing.
Yeah.
But other than that, I feel like our lineup is good. You know, just really the only change is Lacate.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Locatelli definitely needs to
Mm-hmm.
go for
I call
that.
him Lacate.
Yeah, it look.
I call
Well,
him Lacate.
listen, look, I call him Locatelli, bro. I call him. Yeah, bro. I call him Locatelli, bro, because bro, he was bad last year. Like he was so bad, but
I
he
know.
actually was not bad this year. He's actually doing very well. But
Yeah, I
you know,
didn't. I
I
expected
think
him.
Taram has to. So this is my lineup. So I would do Di Gregorio, our new goalkeeper, in the back. So we're gonna do the Di Gregorio in the back. So we have four-man defense. We're gonna do Kalulu because he showed a very good, solid display today. Gatti. We're gonna keep Bremer. We're gonna do Cambiaso. We're gonna take off Chatelli over there, man. We're gonna put Taram. We're gonna put Douglas Luiz.
Okay.
We're gonna have Coop, and we're gonna have Weah.
Wea. Okay. Yes.
We're gonna have
Yes.
Weah, and then we're
Yes.
gonna have Yildiz on the left, and then Vlahovic up top. That is gonna be my lineup.
Yes. That's actually a good lineup. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
love
I
that,
punch
man.
some of that bench in. I punch some of that bench in, and it really. I feel like with that start, It's definitely going to be really good. And throughout the match, obviously there's going to be bench. There's going to be subs. Obviously, there's always going to be subs. Like we
Yeah.
always put in our players. But yeah, that's actually a really good start to put in because they already start strong. You know.
Yep. Oh, we got a comment in the chat. Colo
Yo,
99.
Cole.
Yo, what's good? What's good? Thank you, man. Thank you for hopefully subbing to our channel, man. Thank you. I'm telling you, man. I've seen you on the GJeff's Juve lives. Honored to have you here on the channel as
Honored.
well. Honored, man. I love your work. I love all your edits, man. I watch them all the time. Thank you for
Always.
tuning in on our channel. Love it, man. I love it. You know,
I watch
I'm
all your
trying to.
videos. Like literally.
Nah, I'm telling you, it's awesome. Thank you. We're just trying to get some more Juventini in here. You know, trying to get more as we're a new podcast channel as well. So we're trying to get more Juventini on the channel. You know,
I recently watched this video. It was like 9 days
yeah.
ago.
You know, I love his Coop introduction video. I have to do props
Oh
on
yes.
that. That is awesome.
Mhm.
Awesome. Perfect, man. Love it.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you,
was so it
Colo.
was
Thank you,
awesome.
man. Thank you for tuning in, man. Always tune in for us, man. Love it, man. Love it, man. Perfect. But yeah, wow. Perfect. But yeah, honestly, I think that kind of wraps up for what Juventus needs to do. For the next coming games. But what do you think on the anything else that you have to say for now?
I feel like we have this in the bag. We definitely
Against
have this.
PSV, I think that Juventus needs to implement the new players into the system. They need
Definitely.
to do something on that. We need to start working with the team. We need to start gelling. We need to start combining and getting more chemistry with the players. for sure.
Definitely, especially for the future. Especially for
Yeah.
the future,
Napoli is
because
right now
just in
scaring me.
case.
Napoli's scaring me. Colo, if you're watching this right now, I'm telling you right now, Napoli is scaring us right now because just because of the hype. If they win
Hunter and
tomorrow,
Lukaku, bro.
yeah, if they win tomorrow, Lukaku is gonna be, I don't know, but hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully Juventus win against PSV, which I think that they will. So hopefully. But yeah. Anything else? Anything else, Danny? Before we go.
Nope. I feel like we rounded it all up.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, you know what to do, man. Like and subscribe on this video. Advertise this to any other Juventini out there, and also, man, just like the video, man, and also check out our Instagram down in
Show
the
us some
description.
love. Show us some love.
Yeah, man, show some love. Check our Instagram down in the description below. We're actually growing to 400 followers already. We're like what? I think we're